the source doesn't get depleted according to the kingdom of God. I'm not talking about the world. From the kingdom of God, the source rather increases when it gives. From the world, the source depletes when it gives. I said from the kingdom, the source, or where the thing is coming from, as the thing is rather leaving, it is increasing there. But from the world's perspective, when it is leaving, it is getting finished. See, that's why things work in a certain way. If you don't understand some dynamics, you wonder why some things work in a certain way in the kingdom of God. And even if you look at creation from the very source, you will see similarities of these things. A man has one grain, or a seed of a corn. He gives it away. And when he gives it away, he rather gets the corn plant, and that one seed he gave away comes on the cob with what? About 600 more seeds. You see? So the source rather gave one, and that source rather now has 600. The source hasn't lost. The source has rather gained. That's how it works. So you will see speckles of these things even in creation. That when a man gives off, he rather increases. And when a man retains, so you should understand what that verse said. He says, there is one who gives freely and increases, and another who retains and becomes poor. Why? Because if you hold on to that one grain or that one seed, what happens? It's one. You are holding on to it. You still have one. Your condition won't change. You are still poor. It will keep you poor. And that seed itself can go bad. It can get into a bad condition. You can even lose that seed. But when you give it off, and when I say give it off, I'm not talking about just there is a way you give it off. For a seed, how do you give it off? You release it by planting. So you plant it rather, you see, the one who withholds rather becomes poor, and the one who gives off. So you release it into the ground it's supposed to get into. It gets into the grounds, and then rather what happens? You increase. It says one who freely gives and increases. Not one who wastes. He didn't say waste. He says freely gives. There's a big difference. They will both look like it is going, but they are not the same. He said he freely gives and increases, and one who withholds. And he was talking from a principle. Glory.